Hello YouTubers, this is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and I'm back with another pick a card, pick a deck reading. Today's question is, it's really not a question, it's more like just the normal 15th through the 30th or 31st reading. So that's the 15th through the 30th of December, the last month of the year. Alexa thinks I'm talking to her, but I'm not. This is deck number 1, number 2, and number 3. Before I get into deck number 1, I will say these are not personal readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. It just means that the reading is for somebody else today. If you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, my email is down there somewhere. If you need to know what decks I'm using, how to contact me, how to donate. My birthday is January 11th, y'all. If y'all want to donate, if y'all want to help me have a happy birthday, donate. The donation thing is down there. Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get to deck number 1. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, donate, and comment. And number 1. What is coming toward the Seeker the last 2 weeks of December 2019? What is coming toward the Seeker the last 2 weeks of December 2019? Alright, deck number 1, please remember, these are not personal readings and will not resonate, with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. It just means that the reading is for somebody else today. If you need a personal reading that only resonates with you, my email is down below. If y'all would like to donate to my birthday fund, my donation link is down below as well. Yes, I am a Capricorn. I'm a Pisces rising and a Sagittarius moon. What is coming toward the Seeker the last 2 weeks of December 2019? One, two, three. Page of Fire. 7 of Water. Knight of Water. And Knight of Fire. So it looks really like a lot of messages. Page of Fire. I'm trying to see. There we go. Page of Fire. Outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Definitely feels like a way that you can use your creativity to somehow fulfill your life. 7 of Water, a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. Knight of Water, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative, falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. There's an invitation to a social event. This is December. There are so many different religious holidays that kind of fall in this month, and that just is kind of a given for a lot of people that they're going to be going out to religious, things or just parties, whether it be Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever, just parties. This is the time of year for parties. Knight of Fire, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless, a sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. So, 7 of Water is here. I keep looking at it, and to me, it's like dreams, having a lot of options. You could actually have 2 different people who want to talk to you. Young, masculine. When I say young, I mean like between 25 and 35. Masculine type people who are like dreaming of you. One could be a water sign, another a fire sign. One you could have a child with, and your options are just open here. And one is like, I'm passionate, I'm fiery, but I'm in and out of your life. And the other one is like, I'm loving and I'm warm, but I am maybe not the most responsible. Because the water people, the water court cards, they tend to be emotionally available, very emotional. And emotions aren't necessarily things that you can, put your fingers on. You can't hold an emotion. The King of Pentacles will give you something to hold. The King of Water will give you something to feel. The Knight of Fire will give you something to, well, some passion. Passionate things, you know what that has to do with. So I feel like you guys actually have options. If you're looking for a job, I kind of see like 2 different real front runner type jobs. If you are kind of in the dating scene, I kind of see you having 2 different suitors at least. I'm seeing this Page of Fire kind of as a message, like people wanting to talk to you, and it's like a passionate kind of talking to you. You might have a heated discussion with somebody about their options. Like there's this one person, I'm getting like this one person, like this male person who has options that are open, and you're like, why are you talking to all these other ladies or men? I kind of see you being like angry communication. It is a fiery card. Angry communication. A complex decision, though. I kind of feel like you guys have 2 different choices that you're communicating with somebody else about. So, I don't want to make this reading too long. I'm trying to cut them short. I'm really also trying to focus on doing a lot more extendeds. This, I'm not going to do an extended for. I don't really like to do it for bi-weeklies because people don't really care about that. They're like, oh, you know, that's a time-limited thing, so I'm not really doing extendeds for these, but you will see more for other videos. That's neither here nor there right now. Just to reiterate, you guys, I see like having a lot of options, at least 2 solid options, whether it be in love or money, or otherwise. I kind of see maybe you got 2 different invitations to 2 different parties. Like this one's gonna be really fun, and that one's gonna be really like emotional because it's family oriented or whatever. And you're like, I might want to go for the fun one, but anyway, I see you guys having lots of options. A lot of you also might have lots of presents and gifts. But yeah. One more thing. There's like a phoenix in this little ball of fire down here. I kind of feel like with this person, it might be a relationship you had before that's like rebirthing. So, with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and into deck number 2. Alexa thinks I'm talking to her, but I'm not. Not now, Alexa.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I bet you don't. So deck number 2. What is coming towards you guys the last 2 weeks of December 2019? Can you guys believe that we are coming out of a decade? We are coming out of a decade and we're going into a new one. It's coming towards the last 2 weeks of December 2019. Alright. Please remember, these are not personal readings and will not resonate with everyone, and that's okay. No big deal. It just means that the reading is for somebody else today. If you guys need a personal reading that resonates with you, my information is down below. If you guys would like to send me a birthday present, I'm taking donations for my birthday fund. Yes, that is a shameless plug. I'm turning 29. You only turn 29 once, right? Anyway. No big deal if you don't, but if you'd like to, my information is down below, as well as my email if you want a personal reading. What is coming towards you guys? Oh, the last 2 weeks of 2019. What is coming toward this last 2 weeks of 2019? One last time. What is coming towards the last 2 weeks of December 2019? The last 2 weeks in 2019, period. Because, you know, we're coming to the end of the year. Power, which is the strength card. 7 of Cups again. What is this? And 4 of Swords. And the Universe. So this is basically like just talking about rest and rejuvenation regarding the end of the year. Because this, 21, is the World card, which is the end of the Major Arcana cards. And I kind of see you like kind of just resting and relaxing for the end of the year. You're like taking off your lion face and you're focusing on just kind of relaxing. I kind of also see you guys making like resolutions for the new year. like choosing wisely. What do I want to be this new year? Where do I want to go? Like, what are my goals? What do I want to achieve? Who do I want to be? And I'm seeing like rest, relaxation. You could be dealing with a Leo. I see you guys having lots of choices here, lots of options, and this could be advice for you guys. On these two cards, these two people are meditating. You see, he's like sitting there, and praying or meditating, and he is also sitting down here praying and meditating. So I kind of see you guys just like having downtime. You could work a job that forces you to be like this king person on this card, or this lion person, and you're like, I want to be more natural. I want to just like let my hair down and not have to worry about work. And then it's like you choose to take off the last 2 weeks or whatever, and you're just kind of chilling. I'm also getting a weird story where some of you might be deciding whether you want to be a monk or not, or a nun or not. And a lot of you have decided to like wait and pray. And it's like a totally different like career choice for you, compared to what you might be into now. And you're just like sitting and praying and waiting for God to give you the answer. I mean, if you want to be a nun, good for you. If you want to be a monk, that's also awesome. But whatever the case, the advice for you guys is to like pray and wait. So if you're not like a Christian or a Muslim or whatever, it doesn't matter. Everybody prays. When they say I am and the words after I am, that's like a prayer. So anyway, I'm kind of seeing, if you're not into prayer, just meditate and wait for the answer to come to you. Getting quiet really does actually help people prioritize things and try and, get their minds, get themselves in order. But I see you guys kind of waiting for the end of the year. You're like having downtime, chilling. A lot of you guys are kind of having the advice to meditate so that you can start the year off on the right path here. So I hope that helps you guys, and we're going to go on to deck number 3. Try to make this video under 20 minutes. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you guys would like to donate to my birthday fund, that is down below. I will hopefully see you guys in the next video to talk now. Alright, deck number 3. Deck number 3. What is coming towards you the last 2 weeks of December 2019? What is coming towards you the last 2 weeks of December 2019? What is coming toward the seeker the last 2 weeks of December 2019? What is coming toward the seeker the last 2 weeks of December 2019? What is coming toward the seeker the last 2 weeks of December 2019? Oops. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Queen of Air. 6 of Air. 9 of Water. I'm surprised I didn't get the 7 of Cups, because I've gotten that for the last 2 freaking decks. And we got the Love card here. It's called Love in this deck, but this is the Lover's card. Duh. I'm getting that it also is about decisions. It flipped out on its own. I feel like it just kind of wanted to be here, so I took it. Sometimes I don't take flippers from these big decks because they're so freaking big. I don't want to, Anyway, This doesn't matter. Queen of Air, Six of Airs. You've got a lot of mental energy here, but you also have the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Water, which is kind of cool because this is like a yes card. It's a card of positivity. It's kind of like being logical, deciding to leave and getting what you want in the end. And these two go together really well because they're both sixes, first of all. Second of all, they're about making choices. This person on this boat has decided to leave all of the drama and the bullshit behind. So it's like, I feel like you guys are making an executive decision. You're making a, like, life-changing decision about your life. And you're, like, looking at 2020 kind of like, okay, so where do I want to be in 2020? What do I want to do in 2020? Who do I want to be in 2020? And if you're not looking at it like that, I kind of feel like you guys should make goals lists, see what you want to do in 2020, and go from there. Now I see that it's like I feel like there had to be, oh, that doesn't belong over there. I feel like there was some drama. And you're like, I'm just done with the drama. You might decide to become single because of whatever, and you might have a child, too. If you guys have a child... Look, this is the storyline that I'm getting. Okay, for somebody out there, you have a child. You want to be single because the Queen of Swords... Or you decide to be single. The Queen of Swords generally is the divorced woman or the divorcee. She kind of corresponds with the Queen of Spades in the original playing card deck. And that was... I kind of correlate those two together in my reading style because I started with playing cards. But anyway... It's like she is right now kind of signifying a very strong, logical woman who makes logical decisions that aren't necessarily based on emotion. So she's a very logical person. If it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work. Like if she can't make it work in her head, she's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So I see this single woman wanting to be single, and she decides to leave that bullshit behind. Like I feel like whatever storyline, like whatever her spouse is doing, she sees it as bullshit and she's done with it. And she picks up her kids, her kid, and she's like, we're gonna be brave, we're gonna take our shit and we're gonna leave. And in the end, it works out well for her. You also may be being offered, like, money, which isn't too far off because Christmas is around the corner, or whatever holiday you might celebrate. And Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. And people might give you money for that particular... And somebody's also having a birthday. And it's like, I suspect you guys to be getting money. And it could be from your mother, to help you kind of get yourself together. And you're like, oh, that's just what I wanted. She's like holding on to a treasure. I know you can't see, but over here there are like diamonds and jewels. Down there they're like diamonds and jewels, and she's like holding on to it. It's a precious thing to her. And I kind of feel like you guys might receive something precious that helps you kind of get your shit together. Somebody out there is dealing with a heroin addiction, and you like get the help that you need to get yourself back together. If it's like the money for rehab, or if it's like, look, go get that's meth though, methadone for meth, I think. Anyway, and it's a big decision to make. So somebody out there is deciding to be clean in 2020, and they're taking the money and they're going to rehab and they're getting themselves together. And it's one of those things that ends up in the end being a precious thing. Like, if that person hadn't done that for me, I'd be dead right now, kind of thing, you know? And that's kind of what I'm getting. This is a very heavy kind of pile right now, because this Queen of Air, she's not for everyone. She's not for the faint of heart. She is for those who can handle their shit, because she's a grown-ass woman with grown-ass woman needs and wants and stuff. And she knows what she wants, and she makes decisions, and when she makes them, she does not go back, because she thought it out, and she did it in a logical manner. She didn't, like, get her emotions all twisted and stuck up in it. So overall, I kind of see people logically making decisions and moving away from what they don't want and toward what they do want, and having the first fruit of that particular decision coming to fruition before the year is out. So I think what I'm going to do before the last week is up, like maybe next week, I'll do the 12 months. That I think I will do an extended for, and I'll put that up on Gumroad. But otherwise, I think it looks hard. It might feel hard, but ultimately it's for you to get what you want in the end. So I see this as positive, and I hope that you guys get what you want out of life. And I hope that the ones that are out there struggling with addiction, hope that you guys reach your goal of being clean. I know it's hard. That's the end of the video, guys. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, tipping, and if you guys want to help me with my birthday fund, the donation button is down there. Not button, it's a donation link. If you want to pop over to my shop to see what I've got in there, or if you guys want to just, email me, or if you need a personal reading, just look down there in the description box. I will see you guys in the next video. Ta-ta, 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 for now. Ta-ta.